Hello everyone and welcome. My name is LimBryn and this is Minecraft 1.16 episode 21. Last episode we built this blaze farm. Added a few things since the last time. I had an auto restocking respawn anchor and this barrel. And by this intro you might think that the AFK session overnight has gone well. But indeed it has not. In fact, all 27 of these heads are from that AFK session. You might be wondering, how did I manage to die 27 times during one night? Well, the first death was from these blazes. They killed me. They didn't kill me. Hunger killed me. Then the auto-clicker promptly clicked respawn, respawning me here at the world spawn, which I'm not sure if this is 0-0, but nah, not very close. But this is the world spawn, and it respawned me here, and it was nighttime. So some monsters spawned, and they killed me. It clicked respawn, they killed me again 26 times. So, I'm not going to work on that farm in this episode. I have some plans in my creative testing world, but I still need to do some more testing. In today's episode, we are going to be doing some building, because I've been doing a lot of redstone, and, I built a few farms. But this area is kind of... I built the one building, I built that one, and this one is going to get revamped at some point because I don't really like the floor and the ceiling's a bit bland. But in today's episode we're going to be building the entrance and the kind of main hub of this base, which is going to go right here, and it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to go gather quite a lot of resources. The first resource we need is a ton of glass, and I could go mining for sand, but that takes a while. This also takes a while, but I just give the farmers some pumpkins, and then I get glass from all of the librarians, except for that one, because he's a failure and doesn't sell glass. Yeah, he sells unbreaking and efficiency, but still, glass is what I really need. So yeah, this gets me exactly 3 stacks every time, which is really nice, because it fills a shulker box neatly. And that is actually the last of it. So now I have 1 full shulker box of glass. The next ingredient in the mega base soup is blackstone, and I've actually gathered quite a bit of it. I did this a while ago, but I have a lot of blackstone. Some of it's been turned into bricks, and I'm going to have to smelt some of it down, which I believe is the exact reason why I built this super smelter. That will still take a while, but at least it's fast. I just noticed this is going to also be the day that there's actually like a connecting tunnel there instead of just that little hole in the wall. But anyway, the large amount of cracked blackstone is finished, so on to the next resource, which is just quite a large amount of obsidian, and I have like 8 stacks there, but I don't really think that's enough, because this is going to be my nether portal room, and I don't really plan on making a small nether portal. This is going to be quite large, so I hope I have some obsidian like down here. Yeah, we have another 4 stacks. That should be enough, hopefully. And then the last part is just various redstone pieces for the door, but I actually need a few note blocks for this, which is not something I normally use, but I'm going to have those be the activation method for the door, which is, in my opinion, a pretty cool way to do it. Oh yeah, also like a absolute ton of string. You'll see why I need that later. With all the resources gathered, we can actually head over to the building site, which I guess like any good build still needs a rather large hole to be dug. I thought I saw an item over here. Guess I'm wrong. But it's going to go right here with, I think the entrance is going to be here? Maybe, but let's get digging. Both the chest monster and the giant hole are in, and you might notice I have an absurd amount of little blue boxes in the corner, and that's because I have 5 beacons. We have speed, jump boost, strength, and haste 2, and then we have resistance and regeneration. It's this one, because I decided I'd rather have regeneration and resistance than resistance 2, so we just have all of them. And then the hole is, this room will be a circle, but the hole's a square. So all of these places are where nether portals are going to go. But now that we have a hole, we can get building. Some amount of building has been gone. I've put in the floor and the centerpiece with this magical crystal floating in fog that's purple. And at the bottom, we have our beacons that are now all purple because of the glass. And it looks really great. I also dug a little bit more hole. This is where the door is going to go. I've also organized my chest monster a bit. But now that we have all this in, let's get the door and that, like, whole casing around the door as well. The actual building around it isn't done yet, but the door itself took me quite a while, so I decided to do a progress update here. This door is of my own design, and it's not actually much of a door right now because it just leads to that, which is why I need to do the building around it. But pretty much it's activated by these note blocks. You can press any of them, and they'll either turn it off or turn it on, and all of them go into redstone lines that feed into this piston, giving it a 0-tick pulse. Maybe it's a 1-tick pulse, but it pulls it up or pushes it down, turning on the redstone. It goes up here and activates these pistons. Then it goes, that line activates the 8 pistons that are there. Now on this side, it goes down to down here and it activates piston there and a piston behind it. And then on this side, it goes down and activates a double piston extender that pushes that block up. And sadly, that block is a bit slow in both retraction and extension because it's a double piston extender. There's not really much I can do about that. But now that I have all that in, I can actually build... Cat! Okay, run into a corner. I'm never going to catch this cat. Okay, well, maybe I'll get it later. But now I can actually build the structure around it, so let's do that. It's almost starting to look like a real castle with this little entrance area now. It's pretty much just an elytra landing pad. There's not really a good way to get up here without elytra, but it works. We have this little thing. It has some lanterns hanging off of it because I decided it needed some splash of color other than just being completely black with the one note block. Then up here, there's some campfires for like guards to hang around while they guard the front entrance, because I'd imagine there would be a lot, as it is the main way to probably siege the castle. Maybe I'll put some like armor stands up there that are like, you know, defending it. But there's a little area here. You just press the note block. It no longer makes noise because there's a stair above it. Just go in, press any of them, and it closes again. Although there's not much of a room in here now. Just it's got our magical crystal. So I guess let's start building that. My finger may be sore from scrolling tomorrow, but all of the walls are in, and all of them are nicely textured. I also have all of these nether portals in, and I want to link them up now, which is going to be difficult because I'm pretty sure I want them all to go to one portal in the nether. Like, they're all going to be linked up to the same one. I'm assuming it'll always come out of one, but I'm going to take the coordinates of right up here, and I'm going to run a trigger command from a data pack I have installed in Overworld, and that will give me the nether coordinates. And it's high up in the nether, but I'm just going to put it on the roof, and hopefully it will link. So I'm assuming if we go through one of these, it's just going to take us to the... do I have obsidian? I have obsidian. It's probably just going to take us to the creeper farm portal right here. Yeah, it did. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that 5, -4, and just look for looking at, and we find 5 is this way. There we go, 5. And then -4 is right here. So this is going to be the center of our portal. And we're not going to make it out of blackstone because I'm not entirely sure that works. We do that. Oh, I didn't check which. It doesn't matter. I should do it in the direction I want to because it's gonna be facing... Oh, I don't have jump boost anymore. I guess that makes sense because I'm not, you know, near any jump boost beacons. It feels weird. It feels like I'm super heavy because I don't have jump boost. Okay. Hopefully, this should link up to one of the portals in that room. Yeah, it works. So if I go through, like, one of these, it should still put me... I might have to destroy the creeper farm portal. That put me in here. That's very loud. I'm going to turn my volume down. Hopefully that's not too loud for the video. But I feel I'm on the portal close to the creeper farm to see if it still works. Creeper farm's there, so that makes it this portal. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, it still works. And what happens if I go through here? There's no way this one still works, because this is really high up in the nether and the portal. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to destroy that one, but now that we have all the walls in, all the nether portals, let's get the roof on. The roof is in, and you probably expected a castle roof like what is there, but indeed, it's a big dome. That is why I needed so much glass at the beginning. I have used this was the one that had all the glass in it. I've used all of it, and I think it looks pretty cool. It just kind of sitting there in the mountain. Now, I need to do some terraforming, because all the corners of it look pretty bad, because I just dug it out and didn't bother making it a circle. So I need to do some terraforming there. But other than that, this building is now actually done. Actually, looks a little bland, so let's get some details on these walls. The last bit of decoration is just going in, and it's done. I put string on the roof so snow won't land there. I added all of these little things, kind of like holding the glass there with some chains going down the side, and that's all around it. And then in the entrance, I didn't add anything to this part, but all of the terraforming also done. Now it's kind of just in there instead of having some weird holes on the edges. If we go inside, there are now some like crystal anchors that are holding the crystal so it doesn't float off. And I think that's all the details I added, but there's still a lot of empty space here, and that's because tunnels are going to go there, specifically to, why are you on the ground, dirt? There's going to be a tunnel that goes over to the chorus fruit farm, the iron farm, and some stuff over here. And I think I'm going to build a creeper farm building at some point, but I haven't even started to design that. Oh yeah, there'll also be a tunnel to this area. So I don't have to just get into it like that. There'll be an entrance over there. So, I guess let's start with this one. This clip was going to be me showing off the tunnel design, but as I built my tunnel down to this room, I found a mistake. So, in the creative world, this block is supposed to be the same height as the floor of the higher level. This is at 97, and if we go on over through this tunnel that is terrible, and I'm going to hit my head along every step of the way, that was 97, this is 96. Now, I know exactly why this has happened, and that is because this floor level used to be some slabs like that, and not this, so I didn't account for that, but I'd already built it, so that just gave me a bit of stress, but, guess I'll keep digging this tunnel. This is another unplanned clip. I was going to just finish digging the hole and then show the tunnel design, but I think there's a million pigmen here, and I think what's happened is they've spawned in the portals in the overworld because there's so many, and so it spawns a lot, and then they've walked back into the nether, and there's just a million now. Okay, now actually to the tunnel design. Now that all of the distractions are finally dealt with, I can show you the tunnel design I made. We're going to have a floor that's, well, not for the entire tunnel. Most of the tunnel's floor will be made out of crimson slabs, but for the landings at least, it will look like this. And then there will be some slabs along the floor, just kind of going around the rim, and those will continue up once they get to the incline that will be this. That's not fully dug out yet, though. The walls will just be varied black stone, and you know, like all the walls in this. Then we just have some stairs here to make a little bit of an archway to, you know, make a doorway. And then there's another rim on the ceiling that just kind of goes like this. It's very hard to place things properly while constantly scrolling, but there'll be a rim around the ceiling like this. Then finally, the ceiling itself will be just some crimson slabs. They're going like this, and it will be slightly higher in the middle, just like that. And obviously there will be some lights. I didn't actually grab end rods, but there will be end rods pretty much here. Maybe not there, actually, but there will at least be some right there and in that corner. And then right here will be a obsidian and crying obsidian crystal, pretty much. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire design. Although once it gets to the slanty parts, there will be some like braces in the ceiling, because it does need to hold itself up, and a simple archway won't hold up the weight of a mountain. Well, actually, it would, but, you know, there will be some braces because it breaks up the texture of that. So I'm going to finish building this. The tunnel is almost done. All of the, like, main blocks are in, but some of the parts are really dark. Like right here is a light level of 6, which monsters can spawn in. We don't want that, and that's because I ran out of beacons to light things up. This is the pattern I'm going for, 2 between every one of these crystals on the wall. A lot of beacons, so I actually have to kill a lot more withers, because I thought that I would maybe have enough doing one an episode, but it turns out that is not nearly enough. This is also a terrible inventory to have for going and killing withers. Now that my inventory is all cleared out, we can actually go kill some withers. And I have been AFKing overnight at the wither skeleton farm a few times. I'm not sure. Okay, I have 9 here. That's not too many, but I know I have more over at the farm. I grabbed, like, I don't know, let's just grab a ton of soul sand. And I want to grab some iron, which I don't have here, but I saw this trick, I guess, on the Hermitcraft server of someone had put some iron golems around the little obsidian platform where you spawn the wither on, and I want to see if that works well. So I'm gonna get 2 iron golems and then grab the rest of the farm, and I'm gonna head over there. Okay, I got the wither skeleton skulls from the wither farm. I also got 2 jack-o'-lanterns. They are the iron golems. Very excited to see this work. Actually get the end to load. So I did lower this platform down. That was shown at the beginning of this episode as well. I think if iron golems are 3 tall, aren't they? They are. So we're going to get rid of another layer here so that the iron golems can actually fit and don't suffocate, because they're not going to be killing any withers if they're dead. I wonder if they'll take if I'll have to renew them because they'll take damage from the wither. Well, I mean, Okay, 1 minute. That was kind of terrible. There. No. Iron Golem, stop it. Don't die. Dying is bad for your health. Okay, can you move? I get that you can't move, but it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm just gonna build it here. Good, that one didn't even die. So... Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. We do this, and we kind of back up a bit. You guys gonna die? Please don't die. I really hope they don't die. Okay, that hurt. It looks like... Oh, the Enderman's not attacking, but we kind of got an Enderman helping along. This is actually quite fast. I might be able to just, like, farm withers like this. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. Okay, I guess I can tell. because it does, you know, make things a bit faster. Okay, one nether star down, just about like 20 more to go. 2. They die like so fast because of the iron golems. I'm having trouble actually like unpausing at the right time. I have accidentally hit an enderman while just via splash damage while hitting this wither. Well, that's number 3. Oh, I'm gonna have like lots of heads as well, which I think there are 4 variations. There's like the blue skulls that they shoot at you, the normal skulls they shoot at you, and then like when they're invulnerable, and yeah, 4. That was 4, right? Not entirely sure that was 4, but that's definitely number 4. There you go. Don't hog the nether stars, they're mine. Can't you summon one like this? I feel like you can. No? Okay. 5. Ooh, I also get a lot of XP from doing this. Maybe I should, like, heal my pickaxe. Okay, I'm watching the explosion this time because I want to see if the iron golems get damaged. Let's see. And... come on, explode. Yes, they do, so I will have to replace them eventually. That's number 6. Do we still don't have all the variations of wither heads. That's annoying. I think this one is number 7. Yeah. Come on. No, we are... I think I'm missing one. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just crazy and I'm not actually missing any wither heads. That's number 8. I still haven't gotten a 4th thing. I think there's probably just 3, and I was misinformed when I learned about that, or maybe it was a previous version of the mod pack. Okay, 9 has just been acquired, still not a 3rd one, so I've just given up hope at this point. But I think I might stop at 10 heads, and there's not really a reason to. I might actually just go until the iron golems are dead, which should happen soon. I can also crit the withers when they're like this because it's 1 block higher and I can actually jump. No, still not. Well, that's 10, but I think I am gonna do a few more, but I might stop actually recording them now because we are running a little short on time for this episode. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see everyone in the next episode. I'm going to finish maybe another full tunnel in between episodes. Have a great day, and bye. Okay, I know the outro already went, but there is a 4th variation, and I got it. Not on this one, but on the last one, and it makes me very happy.